Good morning, Caroline. Bruce Slade here from Kestrel Thoroughbreds. The first story that popped into my head when you asked me about favourite Inglis sales memories was a memory that took me back to 2013. It was the Inglis Easter Yearling Sale. I was there as Gai Waterhouse's racing manager alongside James Harron, who was our Bloodstock advisor at the time, and we were there trying to select and secure yearlings for the stable and our owners. And James is obviously also working for the Bateman family, his very first clients in Australia, the late Dr. Edmund Bateman and Belinda Bateman, of course. And James was really trying to pick out the star colt of the sale for the Batemans, and he'd essentially come down to two colts that he just loved, the Fastnet Rock colt from Kiora stud and a Snitzel colt from Arrowfield stud. And it just so happened that both colts were situated in a similar area. They both paraded on the same four laneways just outside the old Arrowfield marquee site, as people remember. And essentially James came up with the idea of, okay, well, it's a tight race this. Let's bring Edmund and Belinda down here, and Bruce, you bring out the Fastnet Rock colt and parade him. And I'll bring out the Snitzel colt and parade him, and let's just ask both colts and the show people leading both colts to just walk and parade. And you know, I jumped out of the picture, and essentially we were left with just James standing there off both colts, both runways, with Edmund and Belinda just watching these two colts parade alongside each other, literally a laneway apart. And it's just I just remember it being a really powerful moment. Both colts were really showing themselves off and just strutting, you know, with an air of sort of confidence about them. James and the Bateman family had to make their decision on who they were going to buy, and they ended up picking the Snitzel colt from Arrowfield. He was the highest priced Snitzel yearling ever offered at that stage. He made $1 million, and he was later named Wandjina, and he went on to win the Australian Guineas, and obviously campaigned in England for the Gai Waterhouse stable, and was just a tremendous colt, and obviously now stallion at Newgate Farm. And it's worth noting that the Fastnet Rock colt was purchased by Tom Magnier and China Horse Club. He was named Zululand. He ended up winning the VRC size produce, was second in a Champagne. I think he won a Singapore Cup. They both ended up successful race horses. Credit to James and the Bateman family. I think they picked the right horse in the end. And yeah, it was just a great story, and a really powerful sort of moment in my sort of young career, coming through the Australian racing scene.